Hey there, YouTube. It's been a very, very long time since I last made an update video. I believe the last time I uploaded one of those was in October of 2010, so a little bit under 2 years ago. It's been a very long time, so I figured I might try to make my channel a bit more active again, because it used to be very active. Um, I'd like to apologize to any subscribers that I may have that, were looking forward to any videos of any sort. I wasn't really doing any planned ones or anything, um, but yeah, sorry to any of my subscribers, or all my subscribers, for not really updating. I hope I haven't lost too many. But this is mainly just to update on everything that's happened, that I, would usually talk about on here. I'm not really going to bother going over what cons I went to last year in 2011, because I believe the last update video I made, was right after I went to SubassaCon in 2010, which I believe was my first year. Not SubassaCon. I can't even remember that. So yeah, I have been to I did go to a lot of cons last year. But as I said, I'm not going to bother, going through them now. What I cosplayed on that. Um, I may put a list in the description, of the video, and if you guys want to know what cosplays I did at what con, I can try to remember. But um, as for this year, 2012, I did go to OhioCon. This is just gonna be quick. I did go to OhioCon. At OhioCon, I wore, let's see, I wore Guy Cecil from Tales of the Abyss, my usual. What else did I bring? I brought, I brought my Grell cosplay with me from Black Butler, which actually, oh god, there's so much new stuff. I did Grell last year at OhioCon 2011, so I've been wearing him a lot. So I wore him, um, this year as well. I'm gonna have to make a list of cosplays I've done since my last update too. Um, so I brought Grell, but didn't get to wear him to OhioCon 12, and then I did wear Guy a little bit on Friday night. On Saturday, pretty much all of Saturday, I was cosplaying Sung from Final Fantasy VII, and I was with a big group of Turks and stuff. We had a Rufus, Shinra, um, we had a Reno, we had another Sung with us in addition to me. I'm missing someone. We had our friend David did Rude, but he wasn't really walking around with us. Um, we had a Rod from Before Crisis. And then I think that was it for our group. We didn't really have anyone else um, for that. But then on Saturday evening, I was in um, Raven, from the X-Men First Class movie. Um, I have delved into doing more, not always anime and video game cosplays. I've kind of moved on to movies and stuff as well. Um, But yeah, so I did that, but I was only in that for maybe an hour or so for a photo shoot we had with a group I was with. So I was really, I wasn't in costume walking around really. I don't think anyone took my picture within that time except for our photographer. Excuse me. But I think that's all I wore actually. I wore Sung most of the time. Had a lot of fun with that. OhioCon was also my 20th con. This past OhioCon 2012. Um, and I had a blast. I really did. Stayed up, um, Saturday night / Sunday morning until 8 o'clock. Went to bed, woke up at 9:30, um, to walk over to the Crown Plaza because my friends were staying at the Hyatt and I crashed in their room. I had to walk over to the Crown Plaza, get my other friends, to get their stuff together, get out of the room so we could check out. All before 12 o'clock. We ended up having to ask them to wait till 1 and for checkout. We got out of there, but hectic. But yes, I did have a lot of fun. As for that, okay, let's see. I went to Angie, as I usually do, Angie, Ohio, and I wore I cosplayed Dean Winchester from Supernatural, the TV show Supernatural, for the entire weekend. We actually were not there as much as I usually would be there. We did not stay at the hotel because I live maybe 15 minutes away from there. Um, so we just drove back and forth, but we ended up leaving fairly early on Saturday. A&G was kind of not as fun this year. They moved to the Great Wolf Lodge in Mason, Ohio. It's in Cincinnati. And I don't know, the hotel staff were not very accommodating. There was one guy that actually works at the Great Wolf Lodge that it was his day off on, I think, the Saturday of the con, and his fellow coworkers were like extremely rude to him even. So it was, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that my cat. I'm pretty sure that they're moving to a new location. I hope so, because if they don't, I'm probably not going back next year. What else? Colossal Con. I always go there. That was this past June, beginning of June, so about a month and a half ago. To that, what did I cosplay that? Oh, I was Inuyasha. I cosplayed Inuyasha from, obviously, Inuyasha. Um, there was another Inuyasha I think I saw later. I was Inuyasha on Saturday. I think there was another one walking around, and that he was a guy, and his Tessaiga was a lot bigger than mine. Um, but I had a lot of fun. What else did I do? What other cosplays did I bring? Oh, I cosplayed Mystique from X-Men comics with the white, halter dress and all that. And I did have a Nightcrawler with me, so I kind of got swarmed for pics for photos at that con, what with, being Mystique and Inuyasha, and um, it was just a lot of pictures. It was very flattering, and it was great. ColossCon, the con in general, as usual, was amazing. Um, we actually, me and my friends, stayed up really, really late Saturday night um, to watch the episode of Legend of Korra that came out that morning because the Kalahari apparently doesn't have Nickelodeon. And so we're like, oh god, how are we going to watch this? We're going to wake up in the morning and watch it before we go down to the con. So that didn't happen. But we waited, that night we found a buffer of it online and literally sat up for 3 hours waiting for it to buffer down the convention center. And we watched it, and it was wonderful. It was one of those, big reveal episodes. Um, so, freaking out. Um, as for cons, I'm going to, after ColossCon, I'm actually getting ready to go to MatsuryCon. I think I believe it's next weekend after this upcoming one, so it's on the 24th. So I'm rushing to get all my stuff done. As for cosplays that I'm planning for that con, I am currently working on a Sailor Chibi Moon from Sailor Moon to bring to the con. I'm not sure if she's going to get done or not. There's a lot of stuff I still have not finished on her. I'm still waiting for my wig to come in the mail. So there's a lot of factors that would definitely get in the way of getting her done in time, but we'll see how it goes. If she does get done, I will be getting a photo shoot with my friend who cosplays Tuxedo Mask. His fiance cosplays Sailor Moon, but I don't think she's bringing her to this con. So we're gonna get like father-daughter pics. And then some of my other cosplays for the con are actually kind of up in the air. I'm cutting it really close because I've got about a week and a half, but I've pulled costumes out of my butt in 3 days, so I think I can handle it if I work my butt off. But as for cosplays that I would like to get done for the con, for MatsuryCon, but I'm either not sure or I'm not decided because I can only really pick one due to some money issues and stuff right now, and just it's expensive anyway. But my ideas for cosplays I want to do before the con, call me crazy with a week and a half left, but I want to do Tarlock from Legend of Korra. I was originally going to do Lieutenant Legend of Korra, to go with my friend Zaman, but he's not going to be done in time. Hopefully I will have him done for Youmacon, if I am able to go to Youmacon, and we'll get some pictures there. I still plan to do Lieutenant, but I also plan to do Tarlock as well, so yeah. So Tarlock I know Lieutenant won't be done for MysteryCon, but I might try and get Tarlock done. I've already ordered my wig. That should be here soon, I hope. Merida from Brave, the Brave movie that just came out. Um, might do her. I have my wig and everything ready, but nothing else is really done, so I might wait for her till later. And I think the last one I was thinking of was Leon Scott Kennedy. I was into his Resident Evil 4 stuff with the jacket and all that. But I'm not sure how it's gonna go either. So I'll have to see where my funds are and stuff. But once I figured it out, I'll try to update on here for anyone who's interested and keep an eye out for me or whatever. Um, what else? I think that's it, really. Bigger cosplays that I'm planning. I'd like to do Nero from Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. All the wings and everything like that. But he's going to be a very, very long-term project. I'm hoping to work on him over the course of a year. One, so I don't, go bankrupt. And two, because that's just too much to get done, by deadline. I'm just going to work on him, get him done when he gets done. Not sure when I'm going to start. But yeah, cons for the rest of the year. After MatsuriCon, I'm hoping for Youmacon. If I'm not able to make it to Youmacon, I will be going to SugoiCon. Depending on funds around Youmacon, if I do go, I may go to SugoiCon as well, but probably just for Saturday if I do. Or if I go to both. I believe that's it for the rest of the year. So MatsuriCon and Youmacon, but if not Youmacon, Sugoi. As for next year, it's going to be my usual layout. OhioCon, A&G, depending on if they get a different location or not, because I was really not happy with it this year. ColossalCon for sure, always ColossalCon. Probably MatsuriCon again. Those are really my main, four. I'd like to go to SubasaCon this year, but with everything that's going on right now, and plus, deciding between Yoma and Segovia, and I might wait on it this year and go again next year. We'll see. I think that's really. I know this video is mostly cosplay stuff. That's pretty much what I do all the time. So I think that's it. I'm just gonna make this a cosplay update video, and I might do some separate ones because I'm probably boring some of you by now. But yes, I'm hoping to put up some new videos, just, updates and stuff like I used to do all the time. Because I really would like to get this channel, excuse me, active again. I hope that any of my subscribers that are still here, start watching me again. Because I do miss it. I miss YouTube. So I think that's it. I'll probably end up making another, update thing later tonight about stuff that's not cosplay. Anything else that I think is relevant. So, I shall talk to you guys later. Or I'll see you guys later. And talk to you. And I really hope you guys start watching again, or any new people. So, thank you for watching. Comment here if there are any, cons in the tri-state area, preferably somewhere in Ohio, or close by to there, because I am looking for some new cons to go to, just to branch out a bit, but anywhere within, as close to Ohio as you can get, without being, the main cons around here, because I've probably been to all of them, or most of them, so, that would be great. So I will do that, and I'm probably forgetting some cosplay stuff, but I'll put that up later. So, thank you for watching.